y'all, I'm Rinn. Welcome to my crib. So I might just be insane, who knows? The friendships, the same effort you would give to that man. Me and Concealer go together real bad. Baddie! You have a twin, you have a twin, you have a twin. I'm not willing to sell my soul for money. Hello.
Hello, Rinn. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's your morning going so far?
It was long, but you know, it's going. It's going.
What else do you have planned for the rest of the day?
So today I plan on shooting content and then wrapping up some work for my 9 to 5 because y'all know it's the fourth quarter and the girls got a lot of stuff to do.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just say we love the crib. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Yes, it is.
So how did you start your journey as a content creator?
I know it's gonna be very cliche, but I am a dark-skinned Black woman, and as you guys know, we are underrepresented in a lot of communities. I really started my journey just to show people who look like me that it is possible to be in this space. It is possible to chase your dreams and not worry about the way you look, okay?
Who do you look up to in the beauty industry?
Oh, I don't know if she's considered beauty. No, she is. I would say Kyra or Monique because Monique. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong, girl. But Kyra, I just love her evolution from where she started to where she is now, and just the way that she edits, and you can tell that she really, 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 really enjoys what she does, and you just feel the passion in the content. Always looking to my girl for editing inspo, trends, like all of the above. I love me some Kyra.
Okay, Rinn, could you tell me some things you've learned about yourself recently?
Number one, that I was afraid of vulnerability, which kept everything in my life very, very surface level because I never let anyone or anything get to know me deeper. Number two, that I was not a good friend to myself. Like, I'm a good friend to everyone else, but I wasn't a good friend to myself.
So Rinn, tell me, are you a coffee drinker or tea drinker?
Okay, I'm a tea girl because coffee be doing numbers on my stomach. Actually, do you want some?
Yes, I would love some. Come on.
Let's go get some tea. Welcome to the pantry. This is my favorite tea, Perfectly Mint. A little story about this. It used to be called Plantation Mint, but after COVID and all the craziness that happened during COVID, they changed it to Perfectly Mint, as they should. So that's what I'm gonna make. Hold on, let me get my little kettle.
So please tell me, what's your favorite thing about creating content?
Honestly, it's the evolution of the process, like from planning to brief review to actually executing, and then like seeing all of that come together. Like, I love watching the process. Wow, this kettle is so loud and rude.
If you could travel anywhere right now, where would it be?
Greece or the south of France?
And why those two locations?
Honestly, there's something about France that just gives me timeless money, rich vibes, and it's just like beautiful views. And likewise with Greece. Every city that I've seen people travel to in Greece has been absolutely beautiful. So yeah. What's
one thing you wish people understood about you?
That I am really a sweetheart. People think that I'm like mean or that but I think when you get to know me, like, I wish that more people wouldn't judge me by my cover and they would get to know me and know that I'm really a sweetheart and I have the biggest heart ever.
Now tell me, Rinn, what is your love language?
Quality time and acts of service with a little sprinkle of physical touch, not too much though.
Now tell me, who is your biggest cheerleader in life?
My biggest cheerleader, I have a bunch of them, but I would say like biggest is my cousin TK. Like, this girl supports anything I do. I can say right now that I want to build a bridge and she gonna find a way for us to build that bridge, okay? She supports everything I do. She's always encouraging me. She's always speaking life into me. She's always buying anything that I put out. Like, she's literally my biggest supporter and I love her so much.
Now, how has your love life influenced your content, if at all?
I feel like my love life is actually influencing my content right now because I'm speaking about heartbreak. I'm speaking about what that looks like, how you overcome that. It's allowed me to be more vulnerable with myself and so then being more vulnerable with you guys.
What's something you're currently working on within yourself?
Right now, I'm working on prioritizing me and prioritizing patience. I feel like I do not have any patience when it comes to anything, like with people, with myself, with things, and I'm always rushing somewhere or rushing to some sort of finish line. But what I'm realizing is that patience is a crucial part of my growth, and being patient has allowed me to really appreciate the process and be where my feet are. Through that patience, I'm building my character, I'm learning different things, I'm learning about myself. So yeah, really just being patient.
How do you stay authentic while creating content in a world full of filters?
I only do things that align with my core values. Like, I'm not willing to sell my soul for money. Like, if it doesn't align with who I am and the things that I value, I'm not doing it. And that's literally just not only content, that's how I live my life. If it's going against my core values, it's okay. It's okay.
And what's one thing people will be surprised to know about you?
That I am a twin. I feel like every single time on my birthday when I post me and my twin sister, people are like, you have a twin, you have a twin, you have a twin. You don't talk about her. And I'm just like, what do you want me to go around saying? I have a twin, I have a twin, I have a twin.
What's your favorite way to unwind after a long day?
My favorite way to unwind after a long day is to just spend time with myself. Like, I take my time in the bathroom, like when I take a shower. I'll take a shower, a nice hot steaming shower. I'll put on some nice music. Most of the time, it's either gonna be R&B or like jazz. Like lately, jazz has been my favorite way to unwind. I just feel so sexy and just feminine. So yeah, a nice hot shower and then really just taking time with my skincare.
Now tell me, what's a motto or affirmation you live by?
Everything I need is within me and God has equipped me with everything I need.
What's something new you've recently tried that you ended up loving?
Banana peppers. I never used to like banana peppers. And then one day, my friend Brielle had them at her house and we were eating them, I think, on sandwiches. And I was like, oh, I like this little one. I like this little one.
What's your biggest passion outside of beauty and content creation?
Honestly, y'all, fashion. Like, my friends literally have to tell me, Caribbean, this is a calm event. Please don't do too much. Like, I love getting dressed. I love the evolution of things. So I love starting with a place that I'm going to or an event and then going in my closet and just letting my creative juices flow and coming up with an outfit. I love fashion, y'all.
How do you make time for yourself in your busy schedule?
So I romanticize everything. I like to start my day by spending intentional time with myself and then end my day with spending intentional time with myself, followed by romanticizing everything. Like, that's how I really stay grounded and prioritize myself.
Tell me, what's one trend that you are obsessed with?
Baddie!
What's one beauty trend you are obsessed with right now?
Over blushing. You can never have too much blush. Like, you can never have too much blush. And I feel like I'm over blushing. Over blushing is subjective, so am I really?
Now tell me, what's one beauty trend you'll never try again?
The white eyeliner trend. I used to be so obsessed with that. Like, I would literally put like white eyeliner and I looked scary. I look scary.
What's something you want to accomplish by the end of this year?
Something that I'm trying to accomplish by the end of this year is to be more consistent across all my social media platforms and just to be a woman of my word. Like, do what I say that I'm gonna do.
And how do you celebrate the small wins in life?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I don't really celebrate myself. Like, that is something that I'm trying to do a little bit more. Like, I feel like because I've always been like a goal-oriented person, when I accomplish goals, it's just like, oh, I was supposed to do that and I have to get out of that. So I don't really celebrate myself now, but we're starting. We're gonna start.
And who's one person you want to collaborate with in the future?
Oh baby, Miss Rihanna Fenty. Okay, Miss Rihanna Fenty, if you're watching this, come to the front. Slide in my DMs, baby. I wanna collab. I wanna collab.
Now, Rinn, what will be your favorite part of your new home?
Okay, let me stop. My favorite part, you wanna see?
Yes.
It's the bathroom. It's the bathroom. My favorite part of the house.
Now that we're in the favorite part of the house, tell me, what would you say your greatest strength is?
My greatest strength is my ability to persevere, my ability to not allow anything to have me stuck, no matter how hard it is. Just being able to get back up, okay? Life got hands, but I'm always gonna have them back.
What would you say your biggest goal of the year was?
My biggest goal for this year overall was just to take care of Corinthian. I feel like throughout my life, I've prioritized so many other people and never really myself. So my biggest goal this year was to take care of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally. And how I plan to do that is to, number one, be where my feet are, like be present with myself, honor myself in the moment. And what that means to me is just like, if I'm not having a good day, I need to pay attention to what brought about those feelings and then do what I can to work through it. So not ignoring myself or pushing my feelings to the side, but really, 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 really diving deep and just taking care of Corinthian the way I would take care of anybody else.
To transition off of what you just said, what's one thing you've learned about relationships in your 20s?
One major thing I've learned about relationships in my 20s is that your partner cannot be the center of your world, and you have to have an identity outside of your partner. If it potentially ends, your world goes to shambles because that person was at the center of your world. So just having an identity outside of your partner. Don't let this nigga be your end all be all, okay?
And what's the biggest lesson you've learned in 2024?
That I am my priority. When I don't prioritize myself, when I don't have boundaries, I'll get the short end of the stick. My biggest lesson was for sure, put yourself first. Put yourself first.
How do you prioritize your mental health while juggling everything?
Number one, I keep God first because without him, baby, I'd actually be losing it. Number two, I honor myself where I am and be exactly where my feet is, not trying to be in the future or the past. I cry when I need to and just release. Like, you have to be okay with releasing whatever it is that you feel. And then, when the time is right, I let myself feel that and then I'll move on.
Alrighty, now what's something you would tell your younger self?
Slow down, baby. Slow down, or you're going to miss all the important moments in your life trying to speed your way through your journey. Just slow down.
What's something you wish you did more of?
Going out by myself. Like, I spend a lot of time by myself, but I don't go outside by myself. Like, I'm always with my friends, my cousins, my siblings. Like, I don't engage in a lot of solo dates by myself, but we gonna add that, okay? We gonna have a whole little series and everything.
And if you could listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Asake, I'm sorry. I do love me a little Drake, but I like Afrobeats even more. Asake, I could listen to Asake every day of my life. Every second of my life, he can't do no wrong in my eyes.
And if your best friend could describe you in one word, what would it be?
Assertive.
What's one piece of advice you give to women trying to build confidence?
Get to know yourself on a deeper level. Like, I feel like a lot of us are out here just picking up these masks and putting them on. Therefore, we're living other people's lives unintentionally. But I think when you're trying to be confident within yourself, you have to know who you are at the core. You have to get to know yourself on a personal level. You have to learn how to be vulnerable with yourself. Once you know who you are for real, nobody can do nothing to your confidence. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Now, we all want to know, what's your guilty pleasure?
Oh my God. But my guilty pleasure is true crime. Like, I love everything true crime related. Every and anything. I think it's just crazy how people do the things that they do, and it also makes me like aware of my surroundings. Like, I know how to be on my P's and Q's because of the stuff that I be watching. Yeah, I will literally put true crime on as background music. I know I just saw a tweet that said people who do that, or research has shown that they're insane. So I might just be insane, who knows?
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus, big bull, big stubborn. That is not cute. It's not cute to be stubborn, but I'm Taurus.
And where did you grow up?
Staten Island, New York City, the forgotten borough, okay? Yeah, because they be trying to act like we're not included, but we are. When you look up New York City and you look up on 5 boroughs, Staten Island is one of them. Thank you.
How many siblings did you grow up with?
I am one of 10. Me and my twin sister are the middle children, and then I have 4 younger siblings and 4 older siblings.
And what was your favorite childhood meal?
Red oil cassava leaf with white rice. If you like Ghanaian or you West African, you know. Okay, cassava leaf, 101.
Now tell us, what is your favorite meal currently?
My favorite meal is garlic herb Parmesan chicken, and it's just so good. I want to tell y'all how true it is. I've made it 4 times in the last week.
Now, if you weren't a content creator, what do you think you'd be doing?
If I wasn't a content creator, I would be an attorney. I had plans of going to law school. I wanted to go to law school my whole life, and after college, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But be specific, an ADA and the FBI working under the Human Trafficking Task Force.
Now tell us, are you a full-time content creator or?
Technically, as much as I work on content, I would be considered full-time, but I do still have a full-time job, and I'm a system administrator.
Now tell me, what would be your favorite makeup product you can't live without?
Concealer. You could do a lot with concealer, okay? I can use concealer as concealer. I can use it as blush. I can use it for contour. I can use it as a foundation. Okay, concealer, me and concealer go together real bad.
Now tell us, what's one lesson you've learned about maintaining friendships?
One size does not fit all. I think that you should approach friendships similar to how you approach romantic relationships, and just tailor your friendship to that specific person. Like in the past, I tried to do a one size fits all for my friends, but they're all different. They're all very unique people. So how I love them and how I show up for them has to be different across the board. One size does not fit all, okay? Tailor those friendships. Give them friendships the same effort you would give to that man. Thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with me and getting to know me. I hope you enjoyed your time here, but you gotta go. So let's go. You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.